a luxurious life can be so delightful, but have you considered how much more luxurious a cruise on the floating cities can be? You may have experienced the best of luxury in the most expensive cars, or extravagant cuisine and suites at some of the world's best resorts. But we can bet that a virtual tour of the world's most expensive cruise ship will leave your mouth watering. Let's take a look at the most expensive cruise ship and what makes it expensive. As an industry that receives billions of dollars in investment each year, the competition between the elegance with which cruise ships are built is unrivaled. Each cruise ship provides a unique luxury experience as well as an aesthetic view of the popular seas. So, if you like vacationing on cruise ships and you live anywhere within driving distance of New York City, then you should be so excited about the ship that is based in New York City. For a few years, Anthem of the Sea has been the only Royal Caribbean ship based in the New York area, and now we have Oasis of the Seas. The Oasis of the Seas was laid down in November 2007, and it was completed and delivered to Royal Caribbean in October 2009. It is a cruise ship operated by Royal Caribbean International, and it is the first of her class, whose ships are the largest passenger ships in the world. It had a hull at the time of construction with an amazing capacity record of carrying over 6,000 passengers, and it remains one of the most expensive, yet as it was joined by sister ships, Allure of the Seas in December 2010, Harmony of the Seas in May 2016, Symphony of the Seas in April 2018, and most recently Wonder of the Seas in March 2022. Oasis of the Seas conduct cruises of the Caribbean from its home port of Port Miami in Miami, Florida. In case you're wondering, Oasis of the Seas surpassed Royal Caribbean's Freedom Class cruise ships to become the world's largest cruise ship at the time. Although it was eventually surpassed by the sister ship Allure of the Seas, which is 50mm longer, which could be due to differences in ambient temperature at the time the measurements were taken. In May 2016, the second sister ship, Harmony of the Seas, broke the record with a length of 362.12 meters. And in March 2018, Symphony of the Seas, the fourth member of the Oasis DAS, broke the record with a length of 361.011 meters and a tonnage of 228,081 tons. But the Oasis of the Seas remains. The Oasis land ships are the largest in the world, and that allows them to have some pretty great features that you just won't find on smaller cruise ships. So if you live within a driving distance of Oasis of the Sea's new home port of Bayonne, New Jersey, this is a cruise you should consider booking. A cruise on it just costs $159 per person. One of the great features you will enjoy is the central parks. Oasis greenery is the center of the ship, and you don't just find this kind of location on other cruise ships. Walking through it is a breath of fresh air. At the aft end of the ship is the Aqua Theater, a venue unlike anything you'll find on any other cruise ship. Now, let's talk about the Olympic-class divers and synchronized swimmers that put on a show as you've never seen before. Everything on the Oasis of the Seas is gigantic because they have so much more available space than most other cruise ships, such as multiple swimming pools, gigantic hot tubs in numerous locations around the ship, and plenty of places designed for specific age groups. So, kids have their area, and adults have theirs too. No matter whether you're traveling with kids and you want an activity you can all share, or you're looking for a place of serenity and peace away from kids, there are areas for each on the Oasis of the Seas. That makes the Oasis great for just about all kinds of cruisers, no matter the age, and also perfect for multi-generational cruising, where grandpa, grandma, dad and mum and all their kids need something to keep them busy during the entire cruise. In case you don't know, the Royal Caribbean spent $165 million to modernize the ship. That is to confirm that the Oasis of the Seas has almost all the great features that Royal Caribbean has rolled out on their newest ships over the last few years, just like the tallest slide at the sea, the Ultimate Abyss. Surprisingly, it's not a water slide, so when you get to the bottom of the slide, you don't have to dry off or change your clothes before you head out to engage in the next fun activities. But if water slides are your thing, they are available at the Oasis of the Seas too. They call these slides the perfect storm, and it guarantees a good time for all the thrill seekers in your family. That sounds amazing, right? Yeah, it does. Now to Splash Away Bay. The Splashaway Bay is the new kids water park that was added to the Oasis of the Seas at the point of renovation. Young kids are gonna love this. Another item that was added to the Oasis of the Seas during the $165 million renovation was the music hall, and something that up till now you only found on the Royal Caribbean's Quantum class ships. It's a fantastic venue for musical entertainment. If you like spending time during a cruise watching a live rock band perform, you will love the music hall. There is a karaoke venue called Spotlight Karaoke, and a lot of cruise ships put almost no effort or money into karaoke. But Royal Caribbean did an amazing job with the Oasis of the Seas karaoke venue. Another interesting thing is the escape rooms have been showing up on the cruise ship over the last several years. But Royal Caribbean went all out on theirs by building a replica of an Apollo launch control room, and this makes all other escape rooms look boring by comparison. Another impressive thing about the Oasis of the Seas that you need to know is several casual dining options and restaurants available for cruisers, such as the barbecue joint called Portside BBQ. You will agree it is the real deal, serving cruisers authentic barbecue that is slowly cooked to perfection. There are also beef ribs, chicken, turkey legs and pulled pork, alongside side slides like mac and cheese and home-style cornbread. Oasis of the Seas also has Royal Caribbean's new casual Mexican restaurant called El Loco Fresh. They rolled it out on several of their newest ships and newly renovated ships over the last few years. El Loco Fresh is open for lunch and dinner, serving tacos, burritos, nachos, and quesadillas. For over 2 decades, cruise ships haven't offered Mexican food, and it's good to see that Royal Caribbean is catering for that now. There is also Royal Caribbean Sports Bar, called Playmakers. So if you enjoy watching the game on the wall of televisions with a burger, a beer, or some wings, then you have it. Out of the pool, you'll find Lime and Coconut. It is a great place to have drinks by the poolside and a good place to visit at sunset. Wait, do you have a sweet tooth? If you do, then you're going to love Sugar Beach. This is a place not just for nice candies, but ice cream too. If you're a coffee drinker, they've got you covered with Starbucks on board. And when you're ready to hit the hard stuff, you can have a drink mixed by a bionic bartender. Royal Caribbean also spent a ton of money improving their onboard facilities for children on the Oasis of the Seas. So no matter what age your kids are, from 6 months on upwards, Royal Caribbeans have something designed for them. There is a completely different program and facility for 3 to 5-year-olds. Young kids have the Adventure Ocean Theatre, while older kids will be able to enjoy the Adventure Ocean Hangout, Adventure Ocean Workshop, and Adventure Ocean Arena. Unlike the formal one, all of these were added to a variety of features that were already on board, such as a classic carousel in the boardwalk neighborhood, an ice skating rink which shows by Olympic-class skaters, and 2 flow rider self-stimulators. Also, at times during the cruise, they cover the ice and the ice skating rink gets converted into a gigantic laser tag arena. There are also amazing updates being made on the Royal Caribbean smartphone app. You can use the app to unlock your room door and control your room television. Many Oasis of the Seas sailing visits to the Royal Caribbean private island in the Bahamas, Coco Cay. Unless you've been living under a rock, you've probably heard about the amazing water park they built at Coco Cay. The construction was completed in 2020. Coco Beach Club has overwater bungalows that you can rent for the day, an infinity pool overlooking the beach, and several affordable beach bungalows. It also has a freshwater pool called the Oasis Lagoon. Well, one day we'd love to be on the Oasis of the Seas. Thanks for watching.